Hello and welcome back to Two Brunettes in Baltimore.
I'm Lauren.
And I'm Tara.
And welcome back for another episode.
We're back, baby! How was your week?
It was good.
How'd it go? Well, you finished
had
up
my
OR
OR
week.
It was really good in total. I think I had 5 C-sections.
Oh, wow.
And saw a cerclage removal, which is a cerclage is this thing that doctors can put. It basically stitches your cervix closed to prevent like preterm labor or like preterm like rupture of membranes, which is like your water breaking, for different reasons that someone might need to do that, so they can get a cerclage like early in labor, so that early labor doesn't happen, and then they get it removed towards the end of their pregnancy. So she was getting it removed, and usually they don't have to go to the OR for that, but sometimes they do if they have like different things and they just need to like have better visualization of the cervix. So I got to see that. Yeah. So like it was really good. I was in the OR all week. And yeah, I got experience with the
Wait, were you
charting.
the only new nurse in the OR doing that? Or were there other people with you? Yeah.
Like this week is like my OR week.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So like, but like another new L&D nurse will have theirs next week or the week like, so everybody has a different week. But you're with your preceptor, and like there's always like a flex nurse, which is like the baby nurse and helping with like the extra stuff. So there's like a bunch of different roles in the OR. So like I learned like the first 2 C-sections I had, I did all the like charting and all of that. I think I said that last episode. And then like the next 2 I did like the stuff, like the abdominal and vaginal preps, the catheter, helping like and like supporting her during the epidural, all the like extra stuff like plugging in the machines, and the person doing the charting does like the counts of all the instruments, and then they do the quantitative blood loss, so you have to like weigh all the laps, and then it's like all these like calculations you do to get basically what is calculated to be like the blood loss at the end of the case. But it was really good. Like,
that's good.
It was like, and my preceptor, she was like, a lot of people like, because you can't predict
what's gonna happen,
anything. So she was like, a lot of people will have their OR week and like they don't get to see a lot or just things happen. But like I legit got like the perfect OR week. Like I really did, which I was so lucky. And I got to do a bunch of like recoveries too, which is they recover on L&D for 2 hours and then they go to postpartum. So I got to do a lot with that, a lot of the baby stuff. Yeah,
that's good.
It was really
by the
good.
end of the week, did you feel like, okay, I'm ready to do this whenever?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still in orientation too for like 3 months. So like whenever I'm in the OR in these 3 months, like I'll still be with a preceptor.
That's good.
But I definitely feel like them having like a designated week for it is like good, because there's so much you have to learn. Like, and it's very overwhelming because no matter which role of the nurse you have in there, you have 500 tasks to do at once. And you kind of have to be paying attention to every little thing. And then once the baby is born, you have 2 patients and it just gets like a little chaotic. But no, I definitely feel like a lot better about the whole OR in general after this week.
That's good.
And it was like really good. Like I really enjoyed it, honestly. So that was like great. Like, and then today I had class and we talked, actually it was like a labor and delivery based class. So it was nice because I already have had the month, over a month on labor and delivery. So like, it was just kind of, you know, I was learning things, but it was also like good because it was like, they were talking about things that I've seen already. So like being able to like learn it, but also have that hands on and putting it together is like good. It's super helpful. And we did a bunch of stuff in class today, but one of the things we did, which I was going to tell you, I was like, I'll wait for the pod. They taught us how to like catch a baby, like how to deliver a baby.
Oh my gosh.
If like the doctor doesn't get there in time and stuff. So
wait, like catch a baby, like they're coming out?
Yeah, like I learned how to deliver a baby in case we have to. Because she was like, like it's gonna happen eventually where like your patient all of a sudden the baby's coming out and the doctor's not there in time.
My gosh, that's crazy.
So that was fun. It was really like it was cool.
Did you have to do it or what?
Not with a real baby, but like she had a mannequin that had a whole pelvis, and like a whole vagina and cervix, and then a baby with an umbilical cord. So like she put the baby like. Basically, we were acting as if it was like a birth. Yeah. But she was like pushing the baby through the vagina. But yeah, it was good.
Oh my gosh.
It was weird to work Monday through Friday this week and like regular hours kind of like, which was like different. But
wait, we come up the elevator today and Lauren's like, I don't want to work 5 days a week.
I'm like, because when you like, obviously like the 3 days a week, it's long shifts, but then you have so many days off and like, 5 days in a row just feels like a lot.
It is.
Especially because like each day was at like 7. Mm-hmm. So it was like, it was early too. Like, I mean, it was good, but it was just like, it feels like more for some reason. But it's nice to have like a regular weekend off, which I mean, I have been getting that pretty frequently, but and I'm going home.
That's exciting.
After this.
So fun.
Home as in New Jersey. Yeah. I mean, Baltimore's home now too. Yeah. But Baby Celine is staying with us this weekend. I am so excited.
She's gonna be. I can't wait for the pictures. I already know they're gonna come.
I'm gonna take so many.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I'm really excited. Evan and Kayla have Kayla's best friend from like childhood, her wedding this weekend.
That's exciting.
So they're staying there, and we get to watch little baby Celine.
I know.
And my mom and I are seeing Taylor Swift concert tonight. Not concert, the concert movie. Might force my dad to come with us.
You should. Why not?
He would. Like, if I tell him...
Will Ma go?
I feel like... Well, I wanted Ma to go, and I know she would like the music, but it's super long, and, like, it's loud. Yeah. And she told my mom today, she was like, I'm just gonna, like, relax at home, and... she'll probably watch it once it's like on like streaming, which I think it is now already on like Peacock or something. But we were like, let's do it.
Yeah, why not? You guys went to the concert together too, so it'll be fun to see it,
relive it like a little bit. And I haven't been to New Jersey since I started this new job. Yeah,
so that's exciting.
It's been a like a month and a half, 2 months. Which is like kind of a lot, I feel like. It is, yeah. But yeah. How was your week?
You've got good stuff going on.
Yeah.
My week was good. I had work, typical, but went into the office a couple times this week, did the normal pack that lunch.
Pack that
lunch. Be ready.
Did you use your new lunch box?
Yes. So cute.
Nice.
And then... like highlight of the week, I went to the soft opening of Baja Tap.
I saw
that's opening in Fells.
How was it?
It was good. Drinks were phenomenal. All the food I had was great. So I'm excited to kind of see it in like a more normal setting.
Yeah.
And it's a great location.
So you said it's like behind Bar Cocina, like on the other side.
Yeah, like on the other side of Bar Cocina, where that parking lot is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay. Do you think it's gonna become like a bar vibe, or
I don't think so. The way it's set up is more like that long cafeteria table.
Oh, okay.
But like with actual chairs, not like benches. But it could.
Yeah.
But I just don't think that they can move the tables that fast.
That's
like,
true.
But no, it seems like we'll do well.
Nice.
So
that's fun.
I'm excited to go check it out again.
That's so fun. Yeah. Cool.
And they had like live music and everything. And then I was looking on their Instagram, and it looks like they'll be bringing in live music a couple times a week.
We should
at least
go.
Once a week. Yeah, so we'll go.
I want to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then I don't know what else.
I know, it was like
here we are.
Yeah. Ready for the weekend.
I know. The weekend.
Are you gonna go out this weekend?
Yeah, I'm gonna do dinner tonight, and then maybe get a couple drinks after. Nice. And then brunch tomorrow.
Ooh.
Dinner. I'm busy bee. I'm booked and busy.
As you should
and
be.
And then I think my parents are coming this weekend.
What?
Yes.
We're doing a little
swip
switch.
swap. Yeah. But sweet with swip swap? Switch. What is the word? What?
Wait, why can't
I don't know.
Swap a little. Oh my!
Switch swap? No, I don't know. Maybe it's not
even
switcheroo. I don't think it's even a thing.
Swap.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Anyway, my parents are coming on Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they're gonna just come hang for a little bit. And Katiri's also coming on Sunday.
Yay!
To prep to get here before the firm trip. She'll be here all week, and then
I cannot believe you're going to Mexico.
I know.
I'm so excited for you.
I'm just ready to get a little tan.
I'm so excited.
I can't wait. I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, I'm pale.
I know, it sucks.
Yeah.
I'm like, and now as it's just getting, like, it's cold.
Yeah.
Like, when I left for work this morning, I wore my, like, winter coat.
Yeah.
Like, it
that's
was
another
30
thing.
degrees.
I need my parents to bring my winter coat. I don't have it here. And I was like, it's freezing.
It was literally in the 30s. I was like, what?
It's freezing today.
Crazy.
But I did do a little run on my lunch.
Oh, nice. I guess it's good weather for that. When it's
it was good because it was sunny.
Yeah, no, it can't be too cold with running. At least for my asthma lungs.
Yeah, no, literally. But it wasn't, like when your throat gets like...
Yeah.
What's the word? Like, it's just hard to breathe.
Yeah.
And, like, your throat, like, tenses up when you're running. Do you know what I'm talking about? When it's cold out.
Yes. Yeah.
And that didn't happen, so I was fine.
That's good. No, like, literally, I told you I went to Pilates this morning before my class, and it was the 6 a.m. class, so I left at, like, it was, like, 5:30. I had my winter coat on. It was 30 degrees. Yeah. I'm, like, freezing, and then after, I was like, I'm gonna get, like, a hot latte from Starbucks, and they had the Christmas cup.
Oh, yeah!
I was out there in my winter coat with my Christmas cup, and I was like... It was just summer.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Yeah.
What is life?
Well, also because this past weekend it was 80 degrees.
Oh, so I know.
It like is not adding up. But
this weather is insane. This is why people are getting sick so much.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I'm finally like not sick.
I know.
Knock
thank
on
God.
wood.
Like, do not get sick again.
I know.
That was awful.
I know. It was like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Wait, that's really funny about the Starbucks cup. I drove with Maddie to work the other day, and she was like, "Should we order Starbucks?" I'm like, "Sure."
Yeah.
Since
you're like, I don't have coffee.
Yeah. So I just got a croissant, but she ordered it, and she comes out and she goes, "It's the first day of Christmas." She goes, "Well, not Christmas, but of the like holiday."
Yeah.
Everything.
I love it.
She's all good. Yeah.
That's so fun.
So this week's pod episode topic.
Speaking of holiday season, Thanksgiving season, we wanted to talk about gratitude and giving thanks.
I feel like November's the the month of like thankfulness and gratitude and everything else. So I think it's like the perfect little setup.
I agree.
To kick it off.
Yeah. Should we get into it?
Yeah.
Cool.
So, gratitude.
Where do we even begin?
Well, when I was thinking about what to talk about on this episode, I kind of put my thoughts into like 3 different points, I guess you could say. So one being living every day with gratitude and like finding ways to appreciate the little moments, because life moves so fast that it's like easy to look forward to the future, but I think it's so important to think about like your day to day. Yeah. And then the second one was kind of being the light in other people's life. Yeah. And like when I think of that as like when you're what is the word? Like encountering? Yeah, when you encounter like someone people? Else, like a stranger. Yeah. And let's say you're at the coffee shop and you're ordering. Like, I hate the people that order with their like headphones in, head down, that sort of deal. Yeah. And then like just kind of like be like the more present, upbeat, happy person. I think that does a lot for the other person as well, and then it makes you feel good. I think I agree like 100%. Yeah. And I like one of the points I had when like thinking about this topic was just like it has to do with kind of, it relates to that, like going out of your way kind of to like make somebody's day. Yeah. Because that
helps with your own, like, expressing gratitude and being nice to other people helps you mentally. Like, and I don't know, like, just like going out of your way to like compliment like a stranger,
right,
or talk to a stranger. Like, I feel like our generation's so like focused on our phones, like, and again, like, headphones in, like, and like even the other day at hot yoga, I usually like I'll talk to people there, like, but it's not like, you know, I've really like made friends from the classes. Like, I see the same people around, and we like say hi and small talk, but nothing like crazy. But this one girl was next to me, and the whole class, I kept noticing that she had like the best posture. Yeah. Like, she literally was like, and her feet were so pointed and her posture was just so good. And I was like, I don't want to be weird, but I was like, I have to tell her. I was like, cause that's like something like, I don't know, like, I just really noticed. So at the end of the class, she actually said something first. She was like, oh, that was such a good class. Like, and I was like, yeah, like, I thought it was so good. Like, and we talked about how like we liked how the lights were dimmed because it was like 7 p.m. class. So it was nice and like dark, and it was a hot class. It was like hot sculpt or hot Pilates or something. But and I told her, I was like, by the way, like, your posture, like, like, it was so good. Like, I was like, are you a dancer? Like, and she was like, no. She was like, actually, my boyfriend literally makes fun of my posture all the time.
What?
And now I'm gonna have to tell him. And she was like, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Oh, see, you never know when you're gonna make someone's day.
Like, and like, she never would think of her, you know, herself like that, but I notice it, and it's just like little things like that, like little like moments you can find to kind of like
express to a stranger,
like something nice, like, I don't know, like, and it's nice when it happens to you too. So like, just kind of bringing that back to somebody else. I don't know. It was fun. And then we like talked a little bit, and I was like I don't like usually like I'll just like wipe my mat and like leave or whatever. But it was, I don't know, nice. That was just like one example I thought of like from recently. That was like a few days ago. But I just thought it like related to yours a little bit.
And I feel like one thing too is, you know, when somebody's like, well, whenever I watch those interviews on TikTok where people just go up to somebody random, and like one of the questions I heard recently was, when was the last time somebody did something nice for you? Like a stranger did something nice. I was like, I have no idea. Yeah. I can pinpoint times I've done things for strangers, but I have no idea when somebody's like done something for me. Right. So I think it's so important, because you never know who like you are for another person, right?
Exactly.
Like, they could have really had such a bad day or something, like a simple, hey, how are you?
Yeah. How's your day going?
Fully change somebody's day. Yeah. And they'll be like, oh, it's good. Like, but that could fully change someone's day, and you have no idea.
Right. Yeah. Or just like, I love being like, how's your day going? Like when I'm like ordering somewhere, like coffee, or I don't know, like people that are working and I'm like going to be like a customer. Yeah. I like asking how they're doing first, because, you know, people are always just like,
can I have this?
Yeah.
And so when I worked as, at like the little market in Hopewell, when I like my high school job, I was like the juice bar girl, and I would like take the orders behind the bakery sometimes. And I just remember people would be like, hey, can I have this, this, and this? Yeah. But I'd always start with, hey, how are you? What can I get you? Yeah. And like the few people that would say, good, like, how are you doing? Yeah. You know, or like make small talk. Right. I know it's small talk, but it actually, I was like, oh, like, thank God, like somebody wants to talk to me today.
And like, you can tell when someone appreciates it, because a lot of the times you'll get, oh, thank you for asking. Yes. I'm doing really well. Yeah. Like, or like whatever, like, cause usually people don't ask. Yeah. I don't know. Like, it's just
I think it's like one of those things of like, take the time to slow down.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, also, I feel like a big thing I was like thinking about with this whole topic was just being intentional with your gratitude.
That's a good one.
And we actually did like an activity it's like the first year of nursing. I was in like the nurse residency program. All the new grads do that at like most hospitals now. And I remember like it was like a few months into nursing, my like actual nursing job. We had a class topic about gratitude and about being intentional and like actually making steps to express your gratitude to someone you're thankful for in a way that's not just like in a more like, what's the word, like not like in a more substantial way, but like in a more like
meaningful.
Not meaningful. Well, yes, meaningful, but like I just mean in like a tangible way.
Yeah.
And I remember in that class they had us send a text or an email or whatever or a phone call to someone that you can think of in your life and tell them that you're thankful for them and why. And I just thought that was like really nice.
That's so funny. So
because
go ahead.
Oh no, because so I ended up emailing the one of my clinical instructors from college who really impacted me because for many reasons. Yeah. And I ended up emailing her. This was like months and months after graduation about how much she impacted like my nursing school kind of time, and how I was really thankful for her, and how I just gave her an update about like my job and how like I couldn't have made it there without her, and like she was like so nice when she emailed me back. I mean, it was like really,
and she probably will remember that to this day.
Yeah, so I just think it's really important to like sometimes like literally just say to somebody in your family or one of your loved ones, or to actually tell them that you're thankful for them or grateful for them and why. Yeah. And it just like makes a difference, because I feel like a lot of the times we just kind of
brush it off and assume people know.
Yeah.
That I agree.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say that like one of the things I was thinking is just like reflecting during this time on who is of service to you, like constantly, like who's always showing up for you throughout the year, and to make it a point to like express little things of gratitude, or like give the little gift during this time, and like make it a point to show your appreciation for them. Because I think about this often, like Kateri, one of my best friends, like she's like a sister to me. Yeah. And sometimes like we'll just go back and forth about work all the time and just like talk about whatever's going on, good, bad, in the middle, whatever it is. And like she'll sit there and listen, or like when I lost my job, like she made it a point to like look for job listings for me. Yeah. And like sent me a list. Zoe did the same thing. And I think it's just so important to like make sure you're expressing that gratitude, because you like, as your best friend or as a family member, you may just think like, yeah, they know already. Yeah. Like they already know I'm grateful for them. Of course, like why would I need to say anything? Right. But it's not like an intentional thought. It's just like,
how it is. Yeah. People get busy and you don't think of it. Yeah. But it's good to like step back and like actually say it. Yeah. And I really like this topic because it made me just like think a lot. Yeah. And I also like one big thing that like came to mind was how like and I can't speak for like other people, but like how looking back to like college and that time of my life, like, or before that, it's like I used to like literally have hopes and dreams of like being where I am right now. Yeah. And I feel like people forget like that
you are you
used to wish one day that you are where you are right now. Like I
struggle with that one.
Yeah. And like you have to live in the moment and kind of be grateful for yourself and like where you are in your life, because like literally in college I'd be like, oh, like how am I gonna be a nurse one day? Like, and now I'm like a nurse living in the city, like and I'm like
a whole new city that you had no idea anyone in,
like, and it's like I have a whole new life that I just like built, and like I never like you used to wish for that kind of stuff, and like and then when you finally get to it, it's almost like we're always focused on like what's next and like all of that, because we're in that like kind of time and everything, but you just kind of have to be grateful for like where you are right now. Yeah. I don't know. That was like...
That's a huge one. I think that's something... And that's more like self. Yes. Self-gratitude. Yeah. Which I think is so important, because if you're not able to express gratitude for yourself and all of your hard work, how are you going to express it for the people around you? Right. Who also show up for you. Right. But you do a lot of the work. You're that heavy lifter pushing what your life is going to be.
Right. You can only control like your situation, and like if you're thankful and you like give grace to yourself, you can do it to other people.
Right.
And it really,
I think that sometimes we forget how hard we work to get to where we were. So I remember, like, similar to you, I was in college and I didn't do too hot in my first accounting class. And I just didn't. Like, I literally just was not understanding it. It wasn't making sense. It wasn't clicking. And finally I was like, okay, I'm picking it up after like a year.
Right.
Well, also all the accounting classes are different. So what I learned that first year was not the same in the second year, but I finally was picking it up. And the way my like classes and the years rolled out, typically you get an internship after your junior year.
Okay.
So when I knew I was graduating in 3 years, I knew I needed to have an internship after my sophomore year. And after sophomore year is when COVID hit. So essentially no internships were happening, or like, you know, they just like weren't. Yeah. They were either happening but all unpaid, or
or like
they fully said no to them.
Right.
But as a sophomore, it was really hard for me to even get an internship, and only with like 1 or 2 accounting classes under my belt. So they were like, no. And a lot of the big firms are just like, yeah, no, like it doesn't even fit in our system. Like you would be pushed out after the first round. Like we wouldn't even look at your resume.
Oh my gosh.
So that was kind of crazy. And at that point I was like, I'm not even going to get a job. Like, how am I going to get a job after graduation?
Yeah.
And then one thing leads to another, and I ended up at like the Big 5. I was at Grant Thornton. So like, I was like, okay, you're fine. Yeah. What was all of that worry of like, you're not good enough? Like, you clearly got yourself there.
Right.
No one else could have done that for you. Like,
yeah. And so that's the other thing that's like crazy when you actually sit down and think about it. It's like, you got yourself to like, like we went through college, we got degrees, like we did that ourselves. Like there was nobody else that like obviously like help getting there and like help with all of that. And even with like the pod, like that kind of thing. Yeah. Like I always wanted to do something like that. And now we're actually like in it. And I'm like, wait, what? Like when you actually think about, oh, like we made that happen. Right. Like, and you have to just like be like, have gratitude to yourself, like for things like that. Right. I don't know. It's just,
it's a whole circle. But
yeah, it is. It's all connected. You kind of have to, I don't know. Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like we summed everything up kind of. I mean, we will do like an episode closer to Thanksgiving too.
More on our Thanksgiving traditions and all that.
And memories and all of
It'll
that.
It'll be fun.
I know. And getting into the like holiday season, you know, fun things like gift guides or just other like holiday memories. Yeah. So everybody look forward to that. We're also doing a content day soon.
I know we are.
So there's going to be more TikToks and memes for everybody on the Instagram.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
Wanted to throw that out there for a little fun thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
But you guys all remember to live your life with gratitude every day, because you never know what's coming next.
Right.
And cherish all those little moments.
Yes.
Be the light. Be the positivity.
After watching this, go off of this episode and go tell somebody why you're thankful for them.
Seriously.
Call somebody, text them, long distance friend, family.
The professor wants
coworker, professor, anything.
Yep.
So
thank you for listening, guys.
Yeah, this was fun. I liked this for November. But yes, make sure you like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, and listen on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Make sure to stay positive. Have a great week and have gratitude.
Cheers. Bye.